Yeah, we're really trying to get away from the idea of having these really lofty expectations for the season. We have goals, and the players understand what we're trying to accomplish, and I think they believe in themselves and know what we're capable of accomplishing. That said, I'm trying to free this team up a little bit to not be so burdened by those expectations and just go out and play. And we play a lot better when we're playing without that burden. Without that pressure, and we can just relax and play fearless baseball. That's when we're at our best. And we have a lot of expectations given the talent on the team and what we've been able to accomplish the last couple of years and trying to take that next step. But quite frankly, we want to focus more on the process than we do the outcomes. And baseball's a game where a lot of times you can't control the outcome. So if we are able to let that pressure go, I think we'll be a lot more successful. It absolutely affects kind of what our expectations are. We've got guys who have started all 4 years in the program. Andrew Goldstick, Zach Kessinger, Chris Lowry are seniors who have started every year they've been here. Max Galembo, Brandon Deeger have started for 3 years. So we've got experience up and down through the lineup, and I think that's going to help us quite a bit. We have learned a lot each season as this team has grown, and I think we're at a point maturity-wise where we don't need to be burdened by what the end of season accomplishments are, whether it's a UAA championship or a trip to the regionals. And those are not the things by which we're going to measure the success of this team. I mean, the early season weather has certainly been a challenge. It hasn't been unique to us. I mean, it's really been almost across the entire country. So we're not alone in having only played 2 games this late into the season. However, we did learn quite a bit. And it's a lot different to get out on the field playing a different opponent than it is to be inside of a gymnasium, scrimmaging against yourselves. So I think we learned that we have a long ways to go. We didn't play particularly well that opening weekend, although we did come back with a big win. We learned that our offense is pretty deep, really from top to bottom throughout our lineup. And we learned that our pitching has some question marks, and we're going to need some guys to step up both in the starting rotation and out of the bullpen. Yeah, so with one extra team participating but the same number of games, it has created an unbalanced schedule where we play 3 teams twice and 2 teams once. I don't think it's changed anything, really. I mean, we still play 8 games that week, which means we're going to be tested. Our depth is going to be tested, our resiliency is going to be tested, and our focus is going to be tested. So we're going to, it's cliche, but we're going to take it one game at a time. And, each and every year that we've gone down there, we've had a slip up where we've lost focus for a day, and it's cost us. And we need to be able to put together 8 games in a row where we've maintained that focus and played aggressively and done what we know we're capable of doing for an entire week, regardless of who we're playing. It doesn't matter that we're playing some teams twice and some teams once. I said, we're not the only team that's in this position that's going to be playing a kind of a backloaded schedule with a ton of games, almost like a professional schedule. So it's going to be a challenge, but we're not the only ones facing that challenge. It will test the depth of our pitching. There's no way around that. We'll be playing 4 or 5 games a week, so we'll need a lot of pitchers. And I believe we've got them. It's just a matter of figuring out who those guys are, and they're going to get opportunities to step up. And I'm really excited to see which guys step up. And I think we'll find out this week down in Florida. Playing 8 games in 1 week will really teach us quite a lot about this team.